Okay friends, this is something that I've put off basically just because kitchens are like always being used. I'm gonna show you some fun, basic little things in our kitchen. Okay. And how our kitchen is a little bit different than other kitchens. And I have my friend Naomi along to help. Let me just quickly point out a few things though before she will show you inside the cabinets, okay? You got that? Okay, so we do have some dirty dishes, and the trash can actually usually lives up here on the counter because we have a toddler who will get into it otherwise. We have this short galvanized bucket that I got at a hardware store, and that's what we use for our trash can so that we don't have a plastic one. This rug I got at Brandless, and it was hand woven. I'll have a link for that as long as they still do it. This is our baby proofing hack. It's a hair tie. So kitchen cleaning stuff is all from my friend Becca's shop, Wild Oaks Apothecary. She carries all of these solid wood dish brushes, which I like so much, and she has been very intentional about them being sourced well. And then she makes the dish soap that we use. We have some stainless steel straws, wooden spoons. We do use cast iron. We actually have a lot more stored down in that drawer. And then this linen tea towel is from Wild Oaks Apothecary also. And this is an organic cotton towel from Brandless. We just keep our cooking oils and a few mostly used spices here. This is our wood-handled leather, well, handmade fly swatter. We didn't hand make it, but that is our plastic-free fly swatter. We've been keeping our kettle up here just so that all the burners are free, and then these were organic, or they are organic cotton oven mitts and a little pad, but the company that sold them doesn't carry them anymore. This is a salt little like tea candle holder, but I don't have one in it right now. I took the doors off of a couple of the cabinets just to have open shelves for our dishes. And over here is kind of our like coffee and tea one. It's a couple different pour overs, French press. Here's our hand grinder. And then there's beans and whole tea leaves in the jars. And then I do drink RASA because I don't drink coffee. And they have an AIP friendly one, which is very special for me. And then
just a big fan.
Luke and I each have one of these package-free shop to-go mugs. And then we usually have a full shelf of mugs up here, but they're dirty. So, and then there are like parchment papery coffee filters, but we've just used these organic cotton reusable ones. When they get really gummed up and oily, then you have to throw them in a pot and boil all of the excess off of them, but these have lasted us for years. So those are drying out right now. This is just a bamboo drying rack. I'd rather find a solid wood one because the bamboo is like particles of wood glued together, and glue does off gas in the house. That's actually one of the reasons why I like the solid wood dish brushes so much. But this works in a pinch for no plastic. This is an organic cotton towel also. Then we have a glass blender. I wish that this was metal, but it's just plastic, so it does off gas when it heats up. This is an antique. I think they called it a refrigerator dish back in like my great-grandparents' day, so that was for your leftovers and things like that, but it's the perfect shape for our Irish butter, grass-fed butter that we get. And then I was able to thrift this block for our knives and things. This is just an assortment of different knives, sharpener, a big ceramic dish for our bananas and avocados. Got water bottles back there, and then we have this big 5-gallon dispenser.
Water jug.
Yep. We like to get this alkaline water typically, but right now we just have like grocery store jugs of water in here. And we store it in here so that the plastic isn't just leaching toxins into the jugs any longer than it already has. Here's our one cutting board, which has had some wear and tear. And it is also bamboo again, so this is just a bunch of pieces of bamboo glued together, and I would much rather grab a solid wood cutting board, but that hasn't happened yet. And then yes, we are trying out our little autumn candle from Wild Oaks Apothecary right now, and it smells like chai.
Yes.
Alright, so Naomi, I'm gonna quickly show down in these cabinets. So this is the nitty-gritty kitchen tour. We have sanding blocks under our cabinets just to keep them easy to grab because I'm working on a sanding project, but out of toddler reach. There's some like recyclables that need to go out. Our baking trays go down here. Have a stoneware one and then just a typical like stainless one, and then in here is like all the paper bags and things. This is where you see the plastic in our kitchen. We've got a cooler, a lunchbox, and a big water jug that's like daddy station. Trash bags, and then there's an assortment of like rags and fabric scraps, and then extra soap and dish brush heads. Okay. Normally this is our silverware drawer, but there's no silverware in there right now because it's dirty. You want to show what's in here?
It's like lids and measuring stuff and parchment paper and stuff, but this is the most cool.
A thermometer.
And we have these for
mixer. And there is some beeswax wrap stuff down in here that we use instead of cling wrap. A bunch of these little lids for mason jars. The kids like doing smoothies with that.
napkins.
Napkins, dish towels, washcloths.
We have
all
stuff
cotton.
down here.
Move your chair out of the way. So this is where I'm storing our sweet potatoes right now. And then what else is down there, baby?
So there's some pots, big glass jugs that we used to use. A pretty big water thing that we used for my birthday. And we have this, which is pretty cool. Mom uses it for like, I don't know, soup. And this is what the stuff I was just showing you is for this.
The mixer, the hand mixer.
And then we have her grater, lids, bowls, a pot, and then a strainer.
Good job. All right, you want to hop out and show what's in the upper cabinets?
Oh, yes. Okay. So what's up here is pretty fun. It is, if you need a little tour, this is like baking, spices, utensils up there, and up here is like glass. We have our little snacks up there, pie things. Can I have a coconut tea?
No. Okay. This big thing is a big chunk of beeswax that I haven't gotten around to using. And this is my refill of loose leaf tea, salt. Got some elderberries, dried elderberries, some vitamins that we're not using at the moment. What is up here is napkins that are left over from a birthday party. We have light bulbs, some compostable knives from birthday party days, and then it's like all the catch-all stuff, so recipes, seeds, organic cotton tea bags, got some kitchen twine, salt lamp light bulbs, little sewing kit, some wool, refill tinctures,
See this, this.
grease pencils for marking jars.
Look at this, guys.
Oh yeah, this is for repairing our wool mattresses when we need to. Up here is basically Luke's domain. We have some snacks, and he usually has more snacks up here, but there's a vitamin. There's some pepper and stuff that we're not using right now while we're doing AIP, a couple more jars, and some lids. I've just put pregnancy books and cookbooks and things like that up there, and then we have a couple of wooden candle holders, beeswax candles, some glass jars for like specifically dispensing drinks, and then Luke has a couple of his books up there that he likes to easily reach for. And that is it. Thanks, Sammy.
I want to help with my bedroom playroom tour.
Someday.